first one. First, I come with the essentials. Wherever the team is, we need one agile team. Wherever I go, I'm talking about, forgot about scaled agile. Please forget about scaled agile. Normal agile team. We need to come to Scrum. In the Scrum, we have minimum 7, maximum 10, 11%. Even always Scrum said, please keep single digit member, 9 members team, including Scrum Master and Product Owner. In this Scrum team, we call it Agile team. In this team, we have one Scrum Master, we have one Product Owner, we have one development team. Development team means including testers. This whole team can perform Scrum. They will do XP. They will do Kanban. So I'm not talking about scaled agile. I'm talking about the normal agile. Normal agile I'm talking. Agile is a methodology. Under agile, Scrum is a framework. XP is a framework. Kanban is a framework. Apart from that, any other framework is there? Yes. Crystal is there. Crystal is like different colors of teams. Okay, Crystal is there. BBD, TDD, it's going on. But Scrum, XP, and Kanban is very famous. And still they are practicing in maximum companies. Out of these 3, Scrum is using more than 60 to 70%, to be honest. And Kanban is using 10 to 15%, even 20% also. XP is 10 to 15% up and down. I'm talking minimum to maximum. When I come to the scaled agile related Scrum, they keep the Scrum as a one team. They're given one backlog called team backlog. Without scaled agile, there is only one backlog called product backlog. Here we have n number of backlogs. For the team, I am giving team backlog. So the team is having the team backlog. In the backlog, we have all the NFOs, all the non-functional requirements. The backlog is created by product owner. Just I use this annotation. This backlog is created by the product owner. The team can perform all the activities in the backlog. They are doing their day-to-day work. And most probably, they can move each and every sprint. Actually, in scaled agile, we're using the word iteration. They can move each and every iteration based on the backlog. When the backlog items are moved to the sprint, it's called sprint backlog. We call it, again, in scaled agile, we use the word iteration. We can use iteration backlog. Why I'm using both the words is, the scaled agile is a new terminologies. I'm not supposed to confuse you. That's the reason I say common terminologies and also scaled agile terminologies. So next one, each and every iteration, we move the items from team backlog to iteration backlog. Each and every iteration backlog, the product owner has to understand. He can explain in the iteration planning. We call it as a sprint planning. So the sprint is going on. One sprint, each and every sprint, we can do our performance and move to the next sprint. If there is any spillover, we can take it to that. Again, it's a normal Scrum without scaled agile. After 4 sprints, the 5th or 6th sprint, we can call it maybe every 4 or every 5. We have one biggest time box is called PI planning. I talk about all the time box now. We call it the cadence. Number 1, daily stand-up meeting. Before that, I need to do sprint planning. It's called iteration planning. Based on the iteration planning, I confirm that these are the work I'm going to perform in this iteration. Then I go to the beginning of my job. It's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, sometimes 1 week also. 2 weeks is very common. Every 2 weeks, we have one sprint. In this sprint, we're going to perform the job. I have 5 sprints. I mean 5 iteration or 6 iteration, 7th iteration. I have IP iteration, innovation and planning iteration. What is that? I use this innovation planning iteration to prepare the PI planning. Then we have the PI planning in the beginning also, right? In the first PI planning, there is no iteration before. The whole team comes together. Not only the team, but also whole train come together. I use the word train now. What is train? Multiple teams are joined together. They create the train. Minimum 5 to 12 teams joined together. They create one train. Why they use the word train? The normal word. The train is a technical word here. How the train looks? N number of boxes. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, right? Each and every box is the, that's 1 box is the 2 box is the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. 10 boxes. We have up to 10 boxes. 5 to 12, I say, I can say 10 is quite okay. Even 12 also. Each and every box we consider as each and every team. It is not compulsory. Each team should be 10 members or 8 members. It depends upon the team size. Team size may vary. So the whole train have 10 teams. So 10 teams perform for nearly 1 quarter, not 3 months, because it may be less than 3 months or more than 3 months, depend upon the size of the sprint. I mean iteration here. Every 5 iteration or 6 iteration, I create one PI planning. So once I start the PI planning for every 6 iteration means compulsory every 6 iteration you have to create the PI plan. No change in the timeline. No change in the time box. We call it cadence because it's a psychological rhythm. It's a psychological process. I'm very sure many companies keep the PI for 5 iterations, suddenly 7 iterations, suddenly 3 iterations, suddenly 8 iterations. Don't compromise. And sprint also 2 week sprint, suddenly 3 week sprint. I mean iteration. 2 iteration or 3 iterations, they can do it. No. Once 2 weeks means keep the 2 weeks for all the iterations till the project end, till the whole project end. Iteration may go 30, 35, 40, 45, more than 100 iterations also it goes. Doesn't matter. So keep the rhythm genuinely. Don't change because it's a psychological effort. It's a proven one. Okay.